Oh, nothing. Just
What's the kiddos doing?
they're just in there playing.
Is Aubrey up?
Yeah,
Is she walking around and stuff? Or
yeah, she's fun.
is she?
Yeah.
Because she was kind of listless.
Well, she was asleep.
I know. And I know she sleeps, but
Yeah.
and I just worry about them because I filed a report for Reba for stealing my birth certificate. So I'm gonna have her. And I know that. Um, and then I had the police, the Wichita County call Justin at work.
Don't do that,
I
Deanna.
know he gets upset, but I know if
Why
it's
do you
nothing
do that?
because of the threats that I hear. I mean, Haley, I heard for 2.5 years, Braden and Declan were going blind because they had brain tumors.
Well, that's not true.
I
And
know.
Justin, you're gonna cause him to get in trouble at work.
Well, I don't mean to, but I know he had a plate. I know that 2 weeks ago he got jumped and was taken to Lackland Air Force Base.
No, he wasn't.
I could tell the difference on the Facebook when I looked at.
Well, there's nothing wrong with him. He's fine.
I'll believe that when I hear from him.
Okay.
And I know he'll be angry, but I'll rather him be angry and scream and yell.
Well, you know, that's probably what he's gonna do.
I know, but that's fine. I'd rather him be angry with me and all that and know because I'm mailing letters off to all the diplomats that Reba and them sexed in my name that they had the case at United Nations. I'm sending a letter because my constitutional rights have been violated. I mean, everybody can hear what I say. It's Reba forged my name to some kind of Nash contract or whatever. I have reports of asking for promotion inquiries at the Biloxi Tunica Casino in Marksville, Louisiana, and I was at the state hospital. I mean, at the Red River, where you can't request that. I mean, my whole internet, from June of 2011, all the anti-American, the racial, all that I did not do. And, I know Chief Justice Needy met with President George W. Bush then and Chief Justice John Roberts. And Danny and Gary Smith, possibly Mike Dix, and David, Gary Lee Smith and Dave Smith. In 2008, when they tried to have Casey locked up, remember when her and Brian, or you weren't together?
No.
When her and Brian broke up, Emily was emailing Brian, Casey's husband.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Casey went over and jumped all over Emily and told her, well, Needy got with Reba and came to me and said, we are having her committed. We are going to have her committed. She is crazy. She was supposed to be the one to be taken out of and done to. I said, there is no way. She is going through a divorce. She has the divorce crazies, and all she needs is family support.
Mm-hmm.
And I wouldn't go along with it then. Then it was switched to me. I became the one that they were going to have it done because evidently 1/5 or 1 something of it had to be, and then my mother's portion was already to go to their kids and all that. And I've got the attorneys that they use. Danny telling me there was never a will for Dad, all that stuff. It's all BS. Stephen, not of the production company, Estes, or the ICE agent, but SPHEN out of Houston and Austin. Mm-hmm. He was the lawyer that they brought in. Mark Atkins, we're the one that I acted so fanatical and dumb about, about putting the stuff I did put about the United States and sticking stuff in my YouTube about, countries that weren't, I had a crush on them. It wasn't the what he was saying or anything. It's how he said it, that he could say it in 2 sentences, what would take me to, I liked, he was articulate, but not necessarily what he said. And I called him and told him that. I emailed Stephen Estes 2 months after all this started and asked him at legacypr@gmail.com, please call me and let's talk. If there's something we need to discuss, I'd rather do it in private and not be aired publicly.
Mm-hmm.
And he hasn't done it. Steve Estes turned out to be Carrie that I was with that came and picked me up when I went to have a drink. Freeman Martin is Sean, who Needy paid to have the video taken and paid extra for him to do the sodomy. And I'm not quite sure if he's a black and white or if Stephen Estes is an ICE agent. I don't know if he's in the Air Force too or where somehow, but Ted Cruz is the one that has Reba pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
And he's the one that broke in with Reba in June and did all the diplomatic sexting and stuff in my name.
Mm-hmm.
And so I filed a report on that. And but they keep telling me that and I know the damage because I'll show you where they missed. Love that sound. See all those?
Mm-hmm.
That is from like a radio. It's got radiation. That's how they shock you. The damage right there, that muscle damage there is where I went down on the dock. I was paralyzed for 40 seconds before I could move.
Mm-hmm.
When they got my brain stem. And all night long, and there's still shock, and it's gonna, I mean, I may not live. I've got a chip in me, which they have, and Justin has one, they've told me, and they've implanted, they've told me cancer seeds like that,
Mm-hmm.
and me and Justin both. And mine have been in about 6 months. I'm doing everything that I can to let the public know so this could never happen, because when they told me they were hitting Declan, wiggle, 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 watch him wiggle across the kitchen floor. It was, I mean, it's unbearable, the things that they say. When he throws himself like down, those fits,
Mm-hmm.
he's being shocked.
Mm.
There's a glazed look that you get. Dad had it. Kind of that where Dad would kind of sit and stare, you know, or kind of go. They killed Stefan. Because they can flip a car. But I mean, and I don't want. And the threats, even the thought of them hitting the kids one time, is unbearable for me to even think of, because I have had it thousands and thousands of times,
Mm-hmm.
and it's hard enough, but what it would do to a child, it tears me up.
Hold on, let me go check on them real quick.
Okay.
Just stay out here. I'm gonna smoke.
Okay.
No, not yet. Aubrey, go sit down and play.
How are you?
Good.
How are you gonna feel it?
Aubrey, go play, okay? Go play. Here, Dan, let's go outside. You don't need to play with, you don't need to be buying anything.
Look, Look, Mom.
Well,
I'm gonna buy some stuff.
well, you don't need to buy anything. Aubrey, okay. I'll just, okay, go sit down. Come on, Deanna, let's go outside.
I just want to hug them. I don't know how long.
Aubrey, go sit down, okay?
Because they're going to take me out soon.
Go sit down. Declan, go sit down and watch Choo Choos. Go sit down and watch Choo Choos. No, go sit down. Hey, go sit down and watch Choo Choos. Hey, go sit down. Go get a drink.
But I just wanted to check on them.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, they can leave you really listless, and with their cells dividing so quickly being young, it does, I know mentally the damage it's done to my memory, to recall, and they hit certain parts of your brain to, like if Justin's temper has been all of a sudden out of, well, I've got a sheet of paper on the symptoms that you can watch for.
Hey, go play. Let him play on the iPad. Just hey, let him play on the iPad.
Okay, there's reported evidence of break-in, small-scale theft, and sabotage both the house. Well, Casey, the stealing my passport and my college transcript, everything of value, like Justice comic books that were worth $3,000 to $5,000 I had, all those are gone. My Steins. Sudden drop you in your track fatigue. At times you should not be tired.
What is this website you're getting this off of?
Brenda did this.
Who's Brenda?
She was married to Chief Coughlin. She has a son by him. When he was police chief, and she's been experiencing the same thing. I don't know, she printed this out, in 2007. Mm-hmm. And sensations of heat and cold, manipulation of vision, eyesight can be made blurry or seem as if you're seeing through a fog. Let me see, sleep deprivation or the feeling of being wired. You'll see a lot of the control of emotional states, feeling of anger, anxiety, lethargy, peace, numbness. There's the chemtrail horror. Frequent telephones where they're static because ringing in the ears, limbs jerking. A lot of this stuff is stuff that urges to go somewhere when you don't need to, or at times you would not go there, like when I was going to the casino and doing, and having sex with people that I shouldn't be. And so,
Well, you just go in there with Declan. He's having a hard time.
So I just wanted to make sure that the kids, before I write off, I was going to write a letter, but I got to go down and get the police report. And because, when they keep telling me what,
Here, go see Papa. Yeah, let's go see Papa.
Papa isn't babysitting us.
No, he's coming to help me feed the dogs.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, go inside.
Okay.
Declan, go see Papa.
Oh.
I bet he'll get you a snack. Go ask Papa for a snack.
Declan, he isn't here to babysit us.
Mama's not leaving. Mama's not leaving.
okay.
All right.
sorry. I'm sorry to bother you. I know it sounds crazy.